Hey guys, it's me, Thriftastic Mom. Today I thought I would do a little cooking for you guys and let you kind of go along with me as I try out this new recipe. A lot of you have been mentioning in my comments that you want to see cooking videos, and I don't have a lot of recipes myself, so I thought, why not let's try a new one. I actually seen this one online, and I thought we'd try it out today. It's called taco spaghetti, and this is what it looks like. I took a picture of it on my phone, and I've never tried taco spaghetti before, so my husband loves spaghetti, so I thought we would try that. And I have the ingredients and I have the instructions. It seems to be a pretty simple, easy meal, but you got to have 8 ounces of spaghetti, 1 4 pounds of ground beef or ground turkey, 1 ounce package of taco seasoning mix, 2/3 cup water, 1 10.75 ounce cream of chicken, 1 10 ounce Rotel, 1 8 ounce Velveeta cheese cubed, and 1.5 cups shredded cheddar cheese. So that's everything I got here. I'm going to take some of the meat out of this because this is like a 32 ounce, and then I'll save the rest of the meat for something else. And I got my taco mix, I got some Velveeta, I got some spaghetti, I got a cream of chicken, I got this Great Value diced tomatoes, which is like Rotel, and I got some mild cheddar cheese. And then the only thing I ain't got out yet is the water. So right now I got my water boiling for my spaghetti noodles, and my pan is heating up over here to cook my hamburger meat up. You just pretty much make up the hamburger meat like you would your taco meat. So let's get started, and I'll show you how I'm going to do it, and I'll do a taste test at the end to let you know if I like it. All the comments online says it's really good, so we'll see. Okay guys, I got my noodles in. I did about a half a box because the box is 16 ounces. It calls for 8. I did about a half a box of noodles. Got them boiling, and I got my meat over here browning up. I'm going to make that up just like regular taco meat, like you would see on the back of your taco pack here. And when all that gets ready, it'll be ready to assemble in my casserole dish. I got a little casserole dish here, and we'll put this thing together and get it ready to cook. It cooks on 350 for 30 minutes, just for everything to get heated through real good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut up my cheese chunks. It calls for 8 ounces, and I'm glad that the Velveeta has these little 2-inch marks on the pack. That way I can just cut what I need, and then I'll just have the other half to put in the fridge for another recipe or something. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this up in little cubes. I need half of it. Just like that. And then I'm going to cut that up in cubes, and I'm going to put the rest of this in the refrigerator. Just going to make some little cubes. Have this ready to go. I love that this recipe can be made ahead. I'm going to go ahead and get this made up, and then when he texts me and lets me know he's on his way home, I'll pop it in the oven. He's probably going to love this because he really loves spaghetti. Okay, kind of got my cheese. This is going to be put in a pan to melt into the taco meat, so it'll melt down pretty good. So that step's done. Really quick and easy. Okay guys, I have drained my meat. Now all I gotta do is add in my taco seasoning mix. You could make your own taco seasoning mix. It'd probably be way better than buying one of these, but if you got one of these, you can use it. And it only calls for this and like 3/4 cup of water. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Put all my seasoning in there. And then I got 3/4 cup of water. pour that in and just stir it up. This is how you would normally make up your taco meat. And then you just let this cook for 5 minutes so it all gets incorporated and makes up a nice taco meat. I got it on about medium heat, that way it can do a slow boil. So I'm going to give that about 5 minutes to cook, and then I'll be back to do the rest. Okay guys, I turned my burner on low, so now it is time to put in my cream of chicken, my rotel, and my Velveeta cheese, and just let it slowly melt into the meat. It calls for the whole can. Calls for the whole can of rotel, juice and all. I usually get the mild rotel because we don't like it too spicy. I'm going to go ahead and give this a stir before I put in my cheese. It looks good just like this. I'm using my cast iron skillet just because it's big. It holds a lot, so I got plenty of room. That looks good. And I'm going to drop in my Velveeta chunks. Now we're just going to let this melt down on low until it gets nice and melted. Then it'll be time to add in our spaghetti noodles. Now it's time for me to add my spaghetti noodles. Just mix it all together. This smells amazing. I know it's going to taste good. Got to. If you've ever made this, let me know. I've seen a couple different variations of it online. This is simple and easy the way I like it. There we go. I got it all mixed up real good. You could eat it like that, but I'm going to put it in a casserole dish, throw some cheddar cheese on top of it, and bake it for 30 minutes at 350 degrees. It's going to be a little tricky because my pan's heavy. That right there looks good, don't it? You can eat that just like it is. I'm going to make it exactly the way I've seen it online. Chop the noodles just a little. We like to chop our noodles up a little. Okay, I just got it kind of laid out. It fits perfectly in my little pan here. I think this pan is like an 11 by 8 and it held it perfectly. It don't have it on the bottom, but I think that's about what it is. So now I'm going to take my cheese here and just kind of lay it all over the top of the spaghetti. And it didn't say to cover it, so I guess I'm just going to put it in the oven like it is. Stick it in the oven for 30 minutes, let it get all cheesy and melty, and then I'll pull it back out and we'll get ready for a taste test. Okay guys, I just tried this. I thought I had my camera on recording, but I didn't. But I put me some in a bowl and I tried it without the sour cream, and then I put a little bit in it to try it with, and I think I like it better with the sour cream. It's really good either way. My husband probably won't eat the sour cream because he don't like sour cream as much as I do, but it's really good either way. I would turn around and show me eating it, but my hair's a mess. I've been home all day. It's an A+ for me. I like it. Y'all need to try this out if you haven't ever cooked it. It's really good. So, that is my dinner for tonight. Taco spaghetti. I hope you enjoyed cooking it with me and doing this little taste test. See if I liked it. I do love it. It's really good. I would recommend fixing this and cooking it for your family, especially if they love spaghetti. And, whip it up and try it out. It's really simple. It don't take a lot of ingredients, and it's good. Really good. So if you enjoyed this video, y'all give me a big thumbs up. Y'all leave me some comments down below. Let me know if you've ever tried this or not. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you can be notified when I upload new videos. And I'll see you in my next one. Hope you enjoyed cooking with me today. Bye.